Before I do the teaching, let me start by just taking the time to also say, a good number of us are so aware of what's going on social media today. Somebody knocking the teaching on prosperity and the teaching on wealth creation. And some of us, we easily get sucked into these things. I need you to just know this one truth, that the only person who benefits from your lack is the devil. I mean, no one else benefits from your lack but the devil. And if you look through the scripture, there are more scriptures on wealth creation and finance than all the subjects we hold sacred. I teach a lot on prayer. I've written books on prayer. I've produced a Bible on prayer. But direct and indirect, there are only 500 scriptures on prayer. Direct and indirect, there are only 350 scriptures on faith. Direct and indirect, there are only 185 scriptures on hope. But there are 2,215 scriptures on finance. So which one is of importance to God? Certainly shows that finance takes a high level in the mind of God. Jesus spoke 37 parables. 23 of them have to do with finance. And that means 61% of the stories Jesus told have to do with finance. Parable of the sower, parable of the lost sheep, the lost silver, and the lost son have to do with finance. Sheep, son, silver, they have to do with finance. The lost sheep, the man left his investment to go and look for his profit. The lost son, he took his inheritance before the time. The lost silver was the woman's dowry, which she had to look for, and it was of importance. Almost all 61% of the parables of Jesus. Then, forgive me to be very harsh to say, for a man to believe in poverty, he will therefore be a bastard, because the people we call the fathers of the Bible are wealthy. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and who? Abraham was wealthy, Genesis 13 verse 2. Isaac was extremely wealthy, Genesis chapter 26 from verse 12. And Jacob was extremely wealthy, Genesis. God is not transactional. He doesn't wait for you to give, for him to give. He gives whether you give or not. That's the God you serve. Someone said that I am knocking down the prosperity gospel. He said, Dr. Damina is busy knocking down all over the place the prosperity gospel. And he says, if a man is knocking down the prosperity gospel, he must be a bastard. Huh? He said, because the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob made Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob rich. You cannot claim that that is your God and you are poor. What? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were not rich financially because God made them rich. They were already rich before they met God. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob means Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob believed in the promise and they were made righteous. And the man mischievously said that there are more verses in the Bible on money than even the sacred things that we hold dear to our faith. I'm not joking, it's on video. That the Bible has more verses on money than look at all the parables of Jesus. That is a man whom Mammon has blinded his eyes. When the Bible spoke about money, what was the context in which each of those money things were taught? Jesus was using parables to talk about what people were familiar with, to bring a lesson that he is the treasure that has appeared. But when Mammon has blinded a man, that man never sees anything in the Bible other than money. How were the scriptures of money explained? What did Jesus say about money? His emphasis was beware of covetousness. Luke chapter 12 verse number 15.
And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of the things which he possesses.
This is Jesus. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of things which he possesses. What shall it profit a man to gain all the money in the world and lose his soul? What about people that were poor in the Bible and they're in heaven today? People like Lazarus, are they bastards? You also forget that Esau that was not blessed was richer than Jacob that was blessed. Esau was richer than Jacob. In fact, when Jacob saw Esau coming, he started looking for help because he thought Esau would kill him, because Esau had soldiers, about 400 soldiers following him when Jacob didn't have much.